Hello, my happy Stampin' with Janice friends. Bear with me. I'm going to go back and shut the door for a second because I can hear the TV in the living room, and I don't think it's fair that you hear the TV in the living room. Okay, so today is going to kind of be short and sweet. I got projects ready to create in front of you too, but I have already done 6 cards. And I want to show you how amazing and how easy they are using the Free as a Bird stamp set that coordinates with, doesn't really coordinate with it. When you purchase it, you could purchase it in a bundle for the stitched nested labels. And the purpose of the coordination is the fact that the shapes are big enough to hold the biggest stamp image in the set, and then you can cut them out and layer them. So I'm going to work with this set today. I worked with the Stamparatus to make them. This one, for example, Stamparatus is you doing the reverse technique. I will do one whole video on nothing but the reverse technique. I'll take 2 or 3 different stamps and I'll show you how easy it is to get that design laid out. This one, what I did is I took one of the pieces of, here it is right here, let me show you. Nope, that's not it. One of the pieces from the Bird Ballad, yes, Bird Ballad Designer Series paper. And how I did it was I took one whole sheet of 12, they're all 12 by 12. I took one full sheet of each design and I cut it in half. And so each design, of course, Designer Series paper has 2 sides. Each sheet coordinates with itself, and then, of course, they all coordinate together. So this one, this is the other side. The seagulls, which I love. I cannot wait to use this set with the Sail Away set. My son is in the Navy, so I'm totally attached to that. And so I can't wait to play with that. The birds on the sprigs with the little bird feet. Beautiful flowers and keys. This one would go great with the gears set. Beautiful feathers, which I thought was unique that it coordinated with the color combination of the bird cages. I thought that was really pretty. The birds with the solid striped backgrounds. All right, so those are some of the papers. And I've said before, on each one of the Designer Series paper sets, they list the colors that are used in those in the papers. This Bird Ballad Designer Series paper is on clearance right now. The reason why it's on clearance is because it is using colors that are no longer going to be in the Stampin' Up! Catalog. Dijon, Delightful Dijon is retiring. Soft Sky is retiring. So the sets that are in here that come with, that are used to create these pages and these sheets, the ink pads that are coordinate with that, if they're retiring, they retire the Designer Series paper as well. The stamp set will still be in the catalog. The dies will still be in the catalog, but they won't have this paper available anymore. All right, so God, I love that. Isn't that beautiful? I had a friend today ask me for some thank you cards, so I thought these were really, really easy, perfect for that event. So let me set these aside. All right, the first one that I'm going to work with, I already pre-cut that out to make it easier for you. All right, so I'm not a bow person. I've said it before and I'll say it again. So what I did with this is I took a really long piece, probably 16, 18 inches of ribbon. I tied one bow and then I tied another bow on top of it. And so that I got my double bow. I thought it coordinated well with the nesting theme that we're going with. So I thought that was really pretty. All right, so I took the Designer Series paper. They're 12 by 12. If you cut it in half, of course, that's 6 by 6. If you cut each 6 down to 4, that is part of the layering. Then you just go back and cut the 6 by 4 down to 5 1/4 to 4. and it layered on the top of this card. So I already took that, put that together for you. I'm going to use some of my, I feel discombobulated, like I'm not all the way there. But you know what? I'm going to make it work. So I'm going to put some, you know me, I love my double stick tape, my tearing tape. I'm going to tear off a little piece. And I'm going to put that down. Find my tools. I cleaned everything up from creating these cards, and now I got to go back and find where I put them. All right, so I'm gonna put that down there and try to stick the bow to the tape as best I can, and then fluff it up. All right, and then come back with my snips. I don't want the edges, the paper to go off the edges. That will get lost. All right. This shape came from the painted labels. So having the different dies in your possession allows you to mix and match, as well as having the different stamp sets, having all the different ink pads. And when you have a collection, you can pull out different pieces to create different looks. That is what I did with this one. I thought this one worked out really good, that it looked like a nest. And I used the background paper with the birds cages, and then the bird free on the branch, and then I stamped in here, "The world needs more of you," and I will stamp on the inside, "Thank you." So I thought that was really easy, really cute. So I used, to make that one, I took out a different piece out of that same painted what's it called, painted labels dies, and I thought this one looked like a unique little nest too. And then it's not the same color coordinating ink or cardstock that goes with the set, but I thought it blended well enough that I was going to use it and see if I can make it work. So now let me find one. Thank you for being you. I'm going to use the Stays On because all the flowers in here are pretty much outlined in the black. So I'm going to use the Stays On black because I know it will coordinate. Just going to get that to blend in there. Perfect. And I want to raise it up. So I'm going to put 2 little pop dots on here. I hope everybody's having a great day. We had to take a break and do some family time. So we took the camper and Casey and we went camping in Georgia for a day, and it was incredible. We got to get out of the house. We took all 3 dogs with us. We had a really great time. Blake took such amazing good care of all of us, and we really just couldn't have been more blessed with everything. All right, so with this one is all done. I put "Thanks for being you," and on the inside I stamped "Your friendship means the world to me." So there we go, another card completed. All right, I have the set up for, I'm going to reproduce in front of you this card because I thought it was so cute. So I took the dies out of the, my brain is just not remembering words here. And of course, all the dies just came to pieces. But the coordinating Free as a Bird die set. I just had that piece of paper in my hand 2 seconds ago, and it's a little teeny table, so how do things get lost? I have no idea. All right, so let me put that aside. All right, so I cut this down. As you can see, this is the back of that. I cut this, no, not yet. I haven't cut this down. So let me cut this down on my cutting blade. If that is 5.5, I want to go, and that's at 4. So I want to go, and that is at 4. So that was down 1/2. All right, so this is 4 by 5.25, and you know me and my tearing tape. Sometimes when you're working with this designer series paper, it is so hard to decide which side do I love the most, because you feel like you're sacrificing beautiful artwork when you cover it up by putting it down. But that is the purpose on this one to... All right, I got that there. I'm going to put this one, lay this down flat as well. I used the die on this one also. All right. So I created these cards this afternoon, and then I went and made dinner for the family. While I was making dinner for the family, I accidentally spilled some bean soup on my hand. Bean soup that had been cooking for hours and hours. So I have a little bit of pain from the burn, but that's all right. I can get through this. All right. I pulled out the old olive ink pad because that's what the packet said was the coordinating ink. So I'm going to stamp that right there. I'm going to close that up because I don't want that anymore. Pull out the terracotta. I could have done pretty pink, or actually it's called petal pink, but 2, 3, there you go. The color that I love the most on this is the Bermuda Bay. It coordinates so well and it's so beautiful. So let me, here it is. Stamp this right here. Beautiful. All right, so now I'm just going to tape this with the double stick tape. My tear and tape. Addicted to it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm sorry that I took a couple days off when making videos. I just really wanted to spend some quality time with my family. And luckily, being an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, this is my business. So I get to do what I want, when I want, how I want. If you are interested in having your own business as well, please be sure to reach out to me and let me know. I would love to share with you all the techniques, all the tools, all the ideas that I have. I have a great upline. I have a great source of information available to me. And I would love to share that with you. So I'm going to put this right here. All right, fold this over. Take my burnishing tool and flatten that out. All right, and that says your friendship means the world to me. So I'm going to come back with a thank you. And that one still has a little bit of black on it, I think. So let me... No, it's just stained. All right, no big deal, no big deal. Stamp the thank you. Hello is clean. So I'm going to put more words on here because I want it to be, have more salutation on the inside. That in the meantime, that is good. All right, so easy as peasy, just like that. We got 2 cards. One card took less than 2 minutes. Another one, we made the bow. It's ready to go. Very easy. This one took a few minutes because I had to cut all those pieces out. But I cut them all out on the background of the same paper, so I knew the colors would coordinate. And it was fun. I like fussy cutting. Fussy cutting's easy. All right. This one, so pretty. You know me, I had to do my watercolor technique. Had a lot of fun doing this one. The seagulls on the background really make a big difference there. This one is a coordination with this one, showing that you can just change the color, change paper, and you've got a new look with a simple technique. And then this one. As I said earlier, this is the reverse technique. I used the matte the silicone mat for this. It was a little bit technical, so I don't recommend it for a beginning stamper, but I will do a video showing how I've worked it all out that I was able to get this same image going in the opposite direction. All right. Okay, so I've been long overdue to have a video. I will get more organized and put more videos on more often. I have been able to get my blog up and running, Happy Stampin' with Janice. I'm still brand new at the online world, even if I know quite a bit about Stampin' and Stampin' Up. I'm trying to branch out into a new direction. So if there's anything that I can do for you or with you, please let me know. I would love to. And otherwise, Janice Christensen, Happy Stampin' with Janice, independent demonstrator. Have a great day, and let me know if there's anything that I can do for you. Thank you. Bye.